The majestic Canadian Goose, also known as the Cobra Chicken or Canadian Air Force. These animals are truly a force to be reckoned with. So allow me to introduce you to Wilson. And yes, that's an arrow. Some asshole shot him. Now Wilson was first spotted with his new appendage last summer in Sechelt. Over the summer, Wilson eventually migrated to Squamish and was avidly followed by Squamish nature photographer Tim Sear, who helped organize multiple attempts to corral this guileful goose, but unfortunately were ultimately unsuccessful. Until last week. With exceptional care, the arrow was cut, leaving just behind the arrowhead to allow the animal to be crated without injury. Shortly after, Wilson was brought to Dewdney Animal Hospital, where he was examined, given pain control and antibiotics, and placed into isolation to be recovered and assessed. A couple of days later, the staff, working over their lunch hour, sedated and x-rayed Wilson. The arrow was lodged under the pelvis, and worse, was not like any arrowhead we were familiar with. Attempts to surgically approach from above or from the side risked damaging important muscles and nerves. Surgery from below was not feasible due to the internal organs, and this left us with just one chance. Could the arrow be pulled backwards? Unfortunately, initial attempts failed, but one of the staff noticed that when the arrow was being rotated, it moved slightly backwards. After several attempts, we were finally able to remove the arrowhead. The wound, caked with pus, had to be flushed multiple times until clean. Eventually, sutured closed, and the animal carefully recovered. On Saturday, Wilson was discharged and traveled to Vancouver Island and Mars Wildlife Rescue to be rehabilitated and eventually released. It will take several months and regular medical care before Wilson can be released back into the wild, so please consider a donation to Mars for Wilson's care and housing.